Hey everyone, so this is my audience. This is Emily, Evelyn, Christina, and Gabby. Alright, here you go. So I'd like to start out my speech today with an example. There's two examples. Here's the first one, and here's the second one. So, in case you didn't notice, the difference between those two examples was the fact that I used a guitar pick. My goal today is to show you why guitar picks are popular, why in some instances artists don't use them, and what my personal preference is. So one of the main reasons why guitar picks are popular is because they increase the sound volume on guitars and they create a more effective tone. One way that you can see that artists use these is in concerts. Up on stage to create that tone, they'll use guitar picks and they'll even throw them out into the audience, which is actually where I got this guitar pick. This is my object, and I actually got it on one of my very first concerts out in LA near the Aniva record store. So another reason why guitar artists use guitar picks instead of fingers is that it gives their fingers a break. So when guitar people play their guitars, they're playing on strings made out of metal, and it really breaks down your fingers. So as Brownie McGhee, who is a famous guitar player, said for the California Light and Sound in 1994, my fingers were bleeding and calloused, so I used a pick. And that really summarizes what guitar artists felt, because that made them feel like their fingers were getting a break. Now, guitar picks actually also vary beyond this. So what I showed you was this regular one, which is a triangle. There's also thumb picks, and what that does is it's a piece of plastic that wraps around your thumb and drops down. So that what that'll do is it'll pick the actual individual strings, and it'll make individual noises instead of the pings. And so that was also that that sums up what different types of picks can be used. But there are also other ways to play without a pick, and one of those is called neck tapping. It's very popular. What you do is you lay guitar down on the your lap or on a surface, and you ping at the neck. And what it does is it makes noise on the guitar. And one person who really brought that along was an artist by the name of Nick Grimes, who created a documentary called Wood Vibrations in December 2015, and said that that makes the harmonies as pure as possible, which really struck me because what you're trying to do is create an atmosphere for the song. And so with all of these different styles in mind, my style that I choose to use is without pick. And so I like using just a straight, without the pick, just fingers for strumming and for finger picking. So one of the main reasons why I do this is also, like I said, it's for the effect and the atmosphere of the song. So for actually an Oxford newspaper in October 2016, there's a man by the name of Dr. Grimes. It sounds fake, but he's actually a real person. And he said that very good guitarists will manipulate the strings to make the instrument sing. And so that singing is what we're all going for as guitar artists. So what I want you to take away from this presentation is to know that the presence of picks in the guitar world are very prominent, but at the same time there are many ways to get around using the pick to create different sounds. And so you can translate this into your life by kind of looking at the things that are ordinary and the common way to go, and think about a different way and whether or not that might be better and how it might be beneficial to you. Thank you for your time, and I enjoyed giving you my speech.